So I just thought I should make a video about me making a collage because I tried to do that before and it didn't work out because I had music playing in the background and YouTube took it down. So I thought I'd film the whole process from start to finish. This is me in my kitchen. The lighting's horrible in here. And I just made some echinacea hot water with my electric kettle. And now we're gonna go upstairs and make a collage. Okay, so we're in my bedroom. And I was gifted these magazines for my birthday. And I already have like a bunch of magazines that I just collect. My birthday was on the 16th, guys, by the way, so happy birthday to me! So, prior to this video, I was talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, I really need inspiration because I haven't made collage in a while. I need to know, like, I really just need process with a collage. And she's like, well, can I, what can I do to help inspire you? I'm like, well, what's your, a quote that you love, or something, an animal that you've been seeing a lot lately, or something that just keeps like popping into your reality over and over and over. And then just by saying that, I thought, well, what keeps popping into my reality over and over is like a mermaid goddess. And I have a whole story about that maybe I'll talk about while I make the collage. But then I thought, I just got gifted all of these hunting magazines from someone who was going to throw them away. And I'm bound to be able to make a mermaid goddess out of a fish. So here we go. So this is how I start my collages. Find inspiration, and then I flip through as many magazines as I can and try to find what I'm looking for. And maybe that just looks like a random picture, and so I rip out that page, and it's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't use this, but we'll rip it out just so I don't have to go back and look for it when I'm like 5 magazines in. Sometimes I won't have any idea, and I'll have to just keep flipping through the magazines, multiple magazines, as much as I can until I find something that like inspires me. Like most often that's what I do, but today I need direction because I haven't made one in so long, so here we go. Also, I'm going to pause this really fast because my oven just went off. I'm making pizza. Okay, so I have my pizza, and I found a really good fish photo, but it's on the center page. So I'm going to pull this staple, try to get it without fucking the picture up. Also, you might be able to see golden curly. Nope, lay down. She likes to snuggle. No. We'll see. We'll see how this goes with her in here. Okay. Alright. So yeah. The story about the mermaid goddess is that I so I was listening to a YouTube video, and a tarot reader was talking about, I think it was the High Priestess card, and she was saying that the columns on the High Priestess card represent Joaquin and Boaz, which is from Solomon's Temple, but the original tarot card actually was represented by this other goddess who was the like original template for Solomon's Temple, which I'm like, what? I've never heard of this. I mean, I listen to a lot of YouTube, a lot of spiritual YouTube. I've been listening to spiritual YouTube and reading spiritual books since probably 2009, so I've never heard of this. And so I'm at work, and I Google the goddess's name that she mentioned, and my freaking Google shut down on my work computer, and I was like, oh god. It gave me this weird, like, error timeout message, and so I tried to look it up on my phone, same message, and I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? So I called my IT guy. I'm like, Google's not working. I don't know what happened. And he starts looking into it. He's like, I've never seen this before. My gut, I have no idea. And I'm like, well, I Googled this goddess's name, and that's when this happened. And I don't know, like, if I did it, I'm so sorry. And he's like, well, what's her name? And so I told him, and he, like, writes it down. He's like, I'll call you back. And so he calls back. He's like, well, people have Googled this before. It doesn't look like anything uncommon, you know, like, very, like, normie of him. So, you know, it's like, to me, that's, like, the biggest red flag you could ever have. Of, like, this is something I'm not supposed to know about. I'm not supposed to interpret. I'm not supposed to gain knowledge on. So now, what do I want to do? Nothing but gain knowledge on this goddess. Like, who the fuck is she? And, like, what about her? And what is she trying to tell me? Because everything happens for a reason, guys. And my work computer was shut down for, like, 3 hours. Actually, everyone in my entire office's Google was shut down for, like, 3 hours. So, to me, that's the universe being like, pay attention, Micah. What are you Googling here? What do you need to really pay attention to? So, I'm going to hopefully make my interpretation of a collage of her now. I might pause this for a little bit because I'm eating some pizza, which is Pickle California Kitchen frozen pizza. This is the first time I've ever had it. It's pretty good. I did add salt to it. And, yeah, I won't bore you with, like, all of the flipping of the collage. Maybe I'll pause it since I don't know how to edit. And then I'll just turn it back on when I find what I need. Okay? Okay. Okay, so these are the pages I've found so far. This one. This quote in the middle that says, diversity itself is the thread that connects, not divides us. This one. This one. This one. Also, I will say, okay, so I can't tell if I'm going to use this one for my goddess or this one for my goddess, but I will say this Deer and Deer Hunter magazine is super depressing and horrible. I had to really just, like, flip through that as fast as I could because what the hell? That is so depressing. Also, I forgot this one, but I'm not sure. It's kind of little. I think this is going to be a better one. So, I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut these out a little bit. And this is kind of just me documenting the process of how to make a collage in order to just get whatever's on your mind out and BRB. Okay, so I have all of the pieces cut, and now I just have to figure out how they arrange. So I have, like, all of these pieces of water that I've cut, like a railing in it, so I don't really want that. And so I'm going to cover that with this piece. And then this has some words over here, so I'm going to cover that. But I'm also going to line up, there's like, you know, a walkway kind of right here, so they both align by chance. So I'm going to cover that, and it covers the words. And then this one has some words at the top, so I'm going to line this up here. And I'll probably cut off this top part and this bottom part, so it'll just be even. And I went with her, and this fish body fits like perfect, like this, okay? And so we're going to put her here. But then I left the man hands on this. I don't know if you can see that. There's like his hand gripping the fish, and I thought that was kind of symbolic since she's been erased from our history. But I'm not really sure how to make this work because she kind of hangs off. She doesn't really line up the way I really want it to, which is unfortunate. Just some more space. So it's kind of like a finagling of making all the pieces fit. I mean, and this could hang off the side. That would not be terrible if it wasn't like a perfect square. I was thinking while I was cutting, I should have filmed some of that. I got carried away. But when you're cutting out of a magazine, see, like, just a tip. You always want to kind of cut like right along so that it leaves like a border. Not like right against, I don't know if you can see that. Not like right against the shirt, but like, you know, you want to leave like the smallest, I have terrible eyes so I can't tell what's small, but like the smallest amount of space so that the shapes are like very defined, not just by your cutting, but also by the pictures itself. So I might cover these words with this cloud. I'm also getting a phone call, if you can hear that. I apologize. It's my mother. And I cut out these flowers because I really, no, Darwin always has to be involved. If you have a cat, you already know. No. Darwin. Good. Sorry guys for being so mean to my cat. He'll be back in 2 seconds. I already see him coming. What I tell ya. So it's kind of just about making them fit. Get. You're not involved. You're not involved, Darwin. This is not your collage. No. Good boy. So I'm cutting off the stem of this flower, and I'm going to cut the petal of this flower just so that these two kind of like fit together, you know, so I like cut this petal like that so they kind of like fit and they cover up, you know, where the stem would have been and the words, where the words are. Something about these flowers just kind of called to me because one looked like dark and rosy and then the other one looked like bright hibiscus. And then the quote seems kind of perfect because it's all these like different water scenes mixed together, and I'm actually thinking like maybe I put this one in the wrong place. Kind of, let's see what it looks like in the middle. I also never glue down my pictures because I always think like, well, what if I want to move them, you know? What if I don't want to keep them the way they are? Or I want to use the pictures like for another thing, another, you know, like I could use like this flower, this body for a different collage if I don't glue them down. It's probably just like my fear of commitment. And I really do want to go into fear on this channel. I really think like that's an important journey, but I'm scared to take it. I really do want to dive into it though, and because fear is important to go into because it blocks us from a lot of things that we actually probably really want in our life. So I am planning on doing that. I just have to work up the balls to dive into my fear live on camera. And I think we're about done with this collage. I don't know where to put this quote. Right here looks perfect. So since I don't glue it down, I usually just take a picture of it once it's like all in the space it needs to be. And then I crop the picture and I post it, and that's it. That's how I make my artwork. So you can go follow me on Twitter because that's where I post it all if you're curious to know what I'm making. And she's done. Ta-da! Probably can't see it, but I will take a picture and maybe I'll make it the cover photo if it fits.